Hello everyone, this is Kashif Ahmed, Department of Lifelong Learning and Extension, and today I am going to deal a topic body language. If I make a video like this, so will you watch my video? No, not at all, because we want to see a person who looks good, who is having attitude, who is having smile on his face, who is attractive, right? And there should be a style, there should be a touch when he speak, when he says something. So we like them. We like to watch a person like this. So this is the reason you might have observed many motivational speaker, even from India, like Sandeep Maheshwari and Ravi Gupta. So whenever they present this themselves, they use their body, they use their hand, they use their face, they use their smile to make their communication effective. They make proper eye contact to spike up their communication, to spike up whatever knowledge they are sharing, to make them understand. So this is the reason they use the body language. And research says 55% of communication come from non-verbally. Can you imagine? 55% communication comes from non-verbally. Yes, and remaining percent of communication will cover tone, voice, and then your words. So how important body language is. So today I am going to shower expertise opinion, expertise knowledge over body language. I will express few components of body language here, by which you can learn, by which you can make your communication effective, by which you can utilize these components in your regular life, in your communication, so that your communication becomes effective. You will have kind of impression on others when you use these components. So without delay, let's start. Number one. Yes, number one is eye contact. Every story begins with eye. We say that, and right. Everything begins with our eyes, and every communication, eye contact plays very important role. When we say something, we have to make an eye contact to the person, so that he or she comes to know that he is listening to you. And you will get shocked to listen that if you are having proper eye contact, you will be supposed to be a good listener, right? If you are having eye contact first, you might be listening my video as well as at the same time you are watching my videos. But if you put your mobile there and you just listen my video, so automatically your body will encourage you to see me, because you want to make an eye contact, right? This is why eye contact plays very important role in body language, and body language plays very much important role in every communication. Suppose a model walk on the ramp. He or she walk having an attitude, passion, but at the same time he or she has to make eye contact with judges. I am giving presentation, or you are giving presentation in front of mob, your colleagues or students. So you cannot explain your topic by looking at the roof and looking at down. That today my topic is this, and this is the why I am here. No, they will come to know that how nervous you are. You are not confident. You have to look at their eyes. You have to make an eye contact with each other. So you will get 100% attention of them. This is why eye contact plays very important role. And if you want to enhance your communication skill, make a add 1 point extra, which is your eyebrows and eyelid. Use your eyebrows and use your eyelid. You might have watched some videos from South. One boy and girl, they are communicating with their eyebrows. When he says to her, she replies, and then she blinks her eyes. That was a famous video from South. They communicate with their eyebrows, and we can communicate by our eyelids. When we say that we are agree, and someone shows to something, you are agree. You have to show your agreement. So we just say, you like something. So how easy it becomes, right? So eye contact. Number second, facial expression. Right. Face says a lot. As the cover of the book says about the book, in the same way, your face says everything about you. How what kind of nature you are possessing, your face says. How jolly you are, how aggressive you are, your face says. If you show your smile all the time on face, people will come to know you are a jolly person. You are having good nature. But all the time your face looks like this. You close your eyebrows and so people will come to know that how aggressive you are. नहीं यार वो तो बहुत ज़्यादा टेढ़ा इंसान दिख रहा है मुझे. People will say that. Your face says about you. People judge you by your face. So facial expression plays very important role. When you go for interview, you step in the room, an interviewer look at you, and at the time your first impression, you give smile to them. Your positive smile will definitely create impression on them, and at the same time they will come to know that you are confident. ये बंदा है जो आया है. Otherwise what? We are having kind of problems, questions, hesitations, nervousness, and we are involving them in those things. So our face automatically get down. And just, sir, may I come in? Quite intense. Sir, may I sit? Sir, may I do this? We commit such kind of mistakes, and our impression gets wrong. So smile plays very important role in life. So whenever you are there, give a smile. And remember one line. I have read that line somewhere. If you want to click your photos, if you want to give a good, we said, selfie. So we give a smile. We show our teeth. How beautiful our picture look like, isn't it? But if you maintain a smile, a brief smile on your face throughout the life, so how beautiful your life would be. Can you imagine? So always have a brief smile on your face that shows positive attitude, that shows your interest in communication, that shows you are having interest, and as well as you are confident, you are not nervous. So these are 2 points. Let's come to the next point, which is gestures. Gesture means the movement we does by our body. For example, hand gestures. Many times we use our hand gestures to make our communication effective. For example, if you want someone to allow in, so we say. If you want to know, if you want to say no, we say by our face, no. If you want to show direction, we give direction. If you want to give thumbs up, so we say like this without even telling a single words. So that make your communication effective. Gestures. So what you have to do, you have to use these gestures in your communication. Look at the screen. I have given some gestures there so that you come to know how you can communicate without telling a single word. See the pictures on the screen and try to understand the message is given by those pictures. Okay, these are the gestures. By these gestures, you can communicate easily and you can make your communication effective. This is the power of body language, right? Without telling a words, you can communicate. Can we imagine? We didn't know about that until we learned that topics. So, after this, the next point is posture. How you stand, how you sit, I mean, the way you stand, the way you sit. Can you imagine that can be taught? Right. This is taught. This is being taught in communication, in personality development, in your language. How you sit in front of people, how you stand in front of people. Some people stand like this. Some people stand, putting hands on the back, on the waist. Or some people having different kind of style of standing. So it does matter how you stand. So you have to learn it. So how you stand in front of people, you just have to lose your hands. You have to make your hand free like this. Open palm. That is called open palm. And then you have to just put your chin upward. That can your neck can be visible. And then your chest, like Modi ji says, 56 inch. So our soldiers, Jawan, they stand like this. So we don't have to stand like this, but we just have to look our posture like this, upward. And there should be a gap between both legs. And then you have to stand like this. You might have seen many heroes. Recently, a hero from KFG, from South. How handsome he looks when he gives his posture. That attitude that he shows. So this is why it is being taught how you stand. This is the reason. So when you are sitting in front of interviewer, some people sit across leg. It shows having a huge attitude like boss. Some people showing this attitude leaning down towards. That shows his nervousness. That show he or she is having no confidence, nervousness, fear. So you have to sit properly at a time, so that they come to know that yes, he is the person. Yes, he gives a message through his body. Yes, he should be selected. He should be approved. So our body says a lot. Your posture says a lot. So after posture, the next component, which is physical appearance. Physical appearance matters here. How you look. Now the trends to look good. What kind of clothes you wear, what kind of attire you are having. It does matter. If you see a businessman, they wear a suit, coat, white shirt, tie. They look a businessman. Because you can judge him, he's a businessman. A sports player always wear lower, some always means maximum time he wears lower t-shirt, track suits. He looks a sportsman. A formal attire gives you that he's a formal, he's from any kind of profession. When you are in a party, you are in casual dresses. That says about you. Even you are wearing a torn and bad clothes, so that shows you are poor, or sometimes it shows that you are a beggar. And if a beggar is dressed suit pant or coat, then you will be confused. You will say that he is businessman, he is a rich person, but he is not actually. He is just dressed up. So your dress says a lot. It says the story about you. So that is why you have to wear a good dress. Whatever dress you wear, that should be comfortable and suits on you, and the message your dress gives, that should suit on your personality. That remember. So last but not least, although there are many components, but I have made a few components so that you will remember those things and you will practice those things in your daily life. So last, which is proxemics, means maintaining distance. We are having kind of distance like intimate distance, personal distance, and public distance. Space, we say that. We heard just maintaining public space, means maintaining space is necessary nowadays due to pandemic. Nowadays it is being taught, but it was earlier taught. Earlier it was taught by communication skill. Earlier it was taught by body language. Earlier it was taught by personality development. So if you learn this, so you will automatically maintain this space. And when you are social, there should be a gap between 2 or 6 feet. So if we learn those things, we become professionals. We, we are having a personality that will be attracted. People will say that you will be given example that this is a person, this is a man, this is a woman. I have to be like this. You'll become leader. That shows your leadership quality. Your posture shows your leadership quality. Your smile says you are positive. Your facial expression or your smile, your eye contact says you are confident. Your postures, your gesture says how much educated you are. So you all have to learn these things. You need to learn these things if you want to have a command or communication language, if you want to make yourself for 21st century. So you need to learn this. So this was in brief all about body language. So I hope you all have enjoyed the session, and if you are having any queries, any questions, so you may put questions below in the comment box. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.